Hi, I'm Paul Hodson, HikMicro UK and Ireland. Today I'm here producing a series of videos regarding night vision and thermal products. It's a complicated world out there and I want to try and make you make the right decision for the application that you require. You can go from the entry-level night vision scopes that start at £650 all up to our high-end thermal scopes which retail around about £5,000. What do you get in between? The difference in sensors, the difference in performance. The same with the binoculars, whether it's the Habrock HE25s or the HX60s. What's the difference? What are the key features that will make a difference? HikMicro are committed to providing the best customer service and the best follow-through with all of our products, whether you do start at the entry level or whether you go through to the high level. It doesn't matter. You, the end user, are the most important thing as regards to HikMicro. Our customer service is second to none. We have a customer repair and maintenance operation in Hinckley in Leicestershire. Any of our products, if you have any problems with them, we can repair them. They don't have to go out of the country and we turn them around in a very rapid amount of time. At the moment, the current waiting time for a product to be returned to a customer is 5 working days. As far as I'm aware, that's probably the best customer service with thermal and night vision in the UK, and we just want to carry that on to prove to you guys that you are the most important people in the whole scenario. So I'm going to go through a few of the products. We'll start at the entry level, which is the Alpex. This is the Alpex Lite, introduced back in the spring. It's a night vision scope. It's a night vision scope, light and compact, weighs in about 460 to 490 grams, depending on whether you have the laser rangefinder version, which this one is, or the non-laser rangefinder. It's a perfect accompaniment for air rifles and rimfires. That's why we designed it. It's nice and lightweight, compact, incredible battery life of 7 hours. You can put in an 18650 that will give you an extra couple of hours if you need it. The light gathering capabilities of this scope is absolutely phenomenal. In low light at dusk, it will surprise you. You will look and you'll say, goodness me, it's dark out there. You look through the scope and it is daylight. It is absolutely incredible. In total darkness, you will need an IR illuminator. You put an IR illuminator on the top of it, and without wanting to teach you guys to suck eggs, you need a decent IR torch to illuminate in total darkness. If you've got moonlight or ambient light, it is absolutely superb. Entry level retails at £650. People have asked me if this can be put onto a centerfire rifle, and yes, it can be, but you are limited. It has got a 19mm objective lens, so the light gathering capabilities beyond 150, 200 yards is limited. I personally would leave it on an air rifle, an FAC air rifle or a rimfire. But if your target species to shoot, if you want to put it on a 223, providing you're not going beyond 200 meters, you'll be fine, absolutely fine. The recoil it will take up to a 50 cal, and we have tested these on very powerful rifles. So yeah, that is a good entry-level all-round scope for pest control around the pens or out and about when you're on the gator. Lightweight, compact, does everything that you need it to do. When we talk about the objective being a 19mm, I'm talking about the focal length. I get a lot of people back in the early days when we first started producing our products saying that I've got my 50mm Alpex, but the lens isn't 50mm. Why are you saying it's a 50mm when it's not? We deal in focal length, and it's a 50mm or a 19mm focal length. That's the difference between a traditional scope and a digital scope. So with a 19mm objective lens, obviously you are limiting the amount of light that will get into the sensor. So when you zoom in, you are going to get a poorer image at further distances. With a 50mm objective lens, say with the Alpex 4K, that will give you a clearer, crisper image at further distances because it's a 50mm lens, allowing more information into the scope to make the target pin sharp. That's the difference between the two. So there's a lot of differences between the two, obviously the weight as well, because this is less than half the weight of the Alpex 4K. Ideal for in the truck or walking around the barns at night, taking care of pests. That's the entry level, £650. People then say, what's the advantages of night vision over thermal? There are two advantages of night vision over thermal. Night vision identification of quarry is absolutely key, and health and safety is absolutely paramount when we're out shooting at night. If you're not sure what you're shooting at, you shouldn't be pulling the trigger. With the night vision, you get an absolutely crystal clear image of the target that you're shooting at. With thermal, you're looking at a thermal image, and sometimes when you're looking at distance, it's very difficult to clearly identify what you're shooting at. That's the advantage of night vision over thermal, purely identification. I personally have 4 of the Alpex 4Ks and 1 of the Alpex lights on different rifles for different applications. But I also have 2 rifles that have a thermal on. I've got my SX60 here, and I've got an SQ50 on my 222. Again, different applications for different scenarios when I'm out shooting. The advantage of thermal when you're out shooting at night is target acquisition. It's rapid. You're not searching for a target. So when you've got your spotter up and you're looking around to see whatever you're looking for, whether it's a fox or whether you're night shooting and it's for deer management, under license of course, then with a night vision scope you have to search for the target, and target acquisition can sometimes be very, very difficult. Once you've spotted with your spotter, you can see your target, you get on your rifle scope and it's instantaneously there. There's no searching with your rifle. Again, another great health and safety aspects. You're not swinging a rifle around looking for your target. With the thermal, you bang on it, you can take the shot, and you can be comfortable in knowing that the target that you've done has been acquired really, really quickly and dispatched humanely and to the best of our ability. We all want everything that we shoot to be killed humanely and as quickly as possible, and I think that's paramount, and that's the advantage that you have with thermal and night vision. The other downside of night vision, of course, is you do need an IR illuminator at night. In total darkness, you will need some kind of illumination. Foxes get very IR shy. So if a fox has been shot at in the past and somebody's been shooting with night vision with an IR torch on the top of it, they can be very, very wary. The nice thing about all of our products is if you can't go to the expense of having a thermal scope, all of our scopes work just as well with a 940 IR as they do with an 850. So the 940 IR is what we call the dark light, almost invisible to anything out there. It really is. You are limited on the distance that you'll be able to see clearly at. With a decent IR, if you use a laser IR or if you use a really powerful IR pill, with the Alpexes you can see 600, 700, 800 yards. But with the 940, that distance will be reduced dramatically. It will be reduced to 250, 300 yards maximum. But again, as I said, the 940 is practically invisible, and all of our products will cope with a 940. To wrap it all up, the best advice I can give you is go out, have a look through our products, come to one of our demo events. We've got dealers all across the UK and Ireland who will show you our products. They'll happily talk to you about our products. They've all been trained. Go out there, ask the questions, get them in your hand. There is nothing better than seeing them firsthand, playing with them, looking at them, getting somebody to show you how these operate, how they work. It all becomes intuitive. It really does. Very simple. So get out there, guys. Across the UK, we've got dealers everywhere, and also lots of demo events coming up. Come and see me, come and see my colleague, come and see all the guys that help out at these shows. We know the answers to your questions. If you've got any questions whatsoever, we're happy to answer them at HikMicro.